number 6, how depression affects me. It does affect, like I was saying in my other video, I don't know if I finished discussing that, it affects your eating. You may notice, increase sometimes in your eating, with those of you who may have weight trouble. Sometimes with depression people turn to food, I guess, is what I've heard. But I haven't noticed that with me yet. I mean, I'm getting older too, so nothing's going to quite stay the same. I'm 26 years old. And I don't think actually I'll ever have to worry about that, really. I think I have an eating disorder along with depression. I think I've had an eating disorder for a long time. I think it started when I was in high school, worrying about, my weight. Because I heard people talking about stuff, like don't eat before you go to bed. I mean, that's true. You shouldn't eat before you go to bed, 2 hours before you go to bed. That's what I learned. Because your body isn't burning it off or anything like that. But I have trouble sometimes because I have paranoia, wondering if I'm gonna gain weight and not stop gaining weight. That's what I fear. I mean, I want to be at a healthy weight, but I want to keep gaining weight. So I get a little freaked out sometimes and things like that. I mean, I don't know as far as with depression if it paranoia goes along with it or not, but excuse me, I do experience that, which I've been worried a lot lately about for the past, I guess you could say, month or two. Yeah, I'm worried about. Oh, actually, 3 months. I think it's been going up and down as far as worrying about it, but it's been thinking a lot more about it lately. And it's not good because it's like sometimes I just don't want to eat. Or I'll try not to eat very much, which, is not very good on you because you need to be able to eat healthy and stuff like that. And right now, I'm just not sure how to go about it, so I'm kind of doing it the wrong way right now until I do see somebody about it. But also, it can change your lifestyle, like things you used to do, like let's say I used to draw and I love to draw and things like that. And let's see what else. Just do arts and crafts. I used to be really big on that and things and be creative and things. It's just I don't do as much as I used to. I don't know if it's because loss of interest or what, but that's something I'd like to find out. That's basically some of the things I do know as far as what depression does, how what it affects you as far as yourself and as far as taking care of yourself. It can also affect your judgment and your ability to be able to focus on things, on the people around you, be able to pay attention and listen and stuff, because you can sometimes go off in your little world sometimes with your thoughts and things and actually miss on what's going on around you. Hang on a second. And and if you're an older adult and married and stuff, it can also, you can have problems. But if you have somebody that really loves you and um, who truly wants to try and understand, I mean, you'll be fine. They'll work with you with it. I mean, you gotta make sure their communication skills are good. Always talk. You know, all about what you're feeling, so they're not sitting there thinking, well, why is she mad and why is she upset? Because they can't figure it out on their own. And sometimes people just don't want to talk about it, or repeat themselves, because usually it's the same, feeling, or many, you just don't know how to explain it, or don't think they'll understand. It can also affect your sex life, you know, I'm like it has for me a lot. Your sexual activity, not so active, but there'll be times where I'm wanting to, quite often, like really want it, like a lot. And then there'll be times where I just don't want it at all. And it'll probably go on for months. And it's just weird because it's just something new that's been going on for the past year or two. And It's a little frustrating for my husband.